Alright, so if you have a pattern that calls for a ball and shuttle or 2 shuttles, that means that you're doing rings as well as chains. And if you've got a shuttle and ball, that means that your shuttle is still attached to whatever source it's coming from, whether that be the spool thread or a crochet ball, whatever it is. If you don't have it still attached, then you can get away with that basically by having 2 shuttles. So here I've got my pink shuttle with pink thread and my red shuttle my orange shuttle with red thread. And from what I've heard, you could just tie these in a knot and join them that direction. However, I've heard that's not exactly proper, and that's not, if you're going to do tatting, you might as well do it right, and that's not exactly the right way to do it. So what I've done instead of to get away from that knot thing is I'll take whatever thread that I'm not going to be using, and I'll just loop the 2 of them together, and then I'll pull that thread out a lot, so I don't have to worry about that thread coming through. Now, I will always start with a ring whenever doing rings and shuttles. I always start with a ring. So I will I'll do a pink ring first, and I've got a little bit of this guy. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to tat over that. So I'm going to do my ring like normal. I'm pinching him like normal, and I've got videos on how to do a shuttle ring. See those first. So I'm going to go under and between the 2 like normal, transfer that like normal, and then I'm going to make sure that he goes underneath that little nub there. See that? So he has gone over that little nub there. And then I'm going to do the same thing, the other half of the stitch that you should know from the other videos. Transfer that knot, and I'll make sure that that knot goes over like so. And depending on the weight of the thread that I'm using, I might just do 2 stitches, or I might do more like 4 stitches to make sure that this little nub here is secure. So let's say I was only going to do 2 stitches in this case. What I would do is before I'm done with that stitch, so like when I'm halfway like this, I'll cut that off, and that way I'm not getting my end frayed or anything like that, because he's freshly cut. I'm not touching that end or anything, and I just go quickly and carefully over and just sort of seal that up. And then you can continue tatting like normal. And it is going to be bulkier in that one area that I've got the little nub area. If you're using finer weight thread, it's not going to be as noticeable as this big bulky stuff that I'm using for the demonstration. But that's how I get away without using knots.